Working around students who have withdrawn from your class list, now on Skyward Things. So here we go. One of the issues that we're running into here at the beginning of the year deals with withdrawn students or students who are transferring out to somewhere like Votech. What's happening is if you view in daily attendance, the students are being removed from the list that you would take attendance by from day to day and class to class. However, when you go into a daily attendance class roster by teacher or into your grade sheet, those students are still appearing. So what I'd like to do here is pull up just a second tab if it lets me log in twice so that I can bounce back and forth and show you what I'm viewing in the different areas here of Skyward. So I'm going to open up my period 2 attendance list. You can see all of my students listed here. And I know that I have a student named Donnie Cummings who has withdrawn and moved out of the state in this class. So Donnie Cummings has withdrawn from this class and the district and has moved out of state. So here he is in my grade sheet, but when I go to my daily attendance, he is not there. So we're still trying to figure out what's going on in the back office with student names, and we're trying to see if there is perhaps a hide student feature that maybe we are missing that will carry over into grade sheets. However, I just want to show you really quick how to work around this and make your workflow a little bit better within grade sheet and I believe within daily attendance class roster by teacher. So let's have a start in gradebook and in your grade sheet. And if we go to our settings, we're actually going to play with the student display settings. And we are going to use a custom class roster sort. Now, if you'll remember in a previous video, we actually, once we place a check mark in this box, we have to save changes, which will then allow us to click on reorder students. And then it'll allow us to drag and drop the students as we wish. So we're going to take Donnie Cummings and we're going to drop him all the way down to number 17. So he's at the bottom of the list. Now he is still there in the grade sheet, but he's now at the bottom of the list. So when you're transferring grades, say from Google Classroom, they should transfer nice and seamlessly in alphabetical order with him living at the bottom of the list here. So we're going to go ahead and save that. And then I'm going to go back to my grade sheet. And right as rain, he's at the bottom. I'm going to do one last thing here, and this is a note for myself. I'm just going to add a student note, and I'm just going to put in here, withdrawn per guidance. And all that is a simple note to myself why he is at the very bottom of the list. You can also choose where that note is going to be visible. I'm going to put it in just this biology section only so that I'm the only one that can see it. I didn't enter a note. I'm going to cancel that. Let me go ahead and just edit this note and make it visible only to that class. Go in and edit this note, make it visible there only, and save changes. So when we go back to grade sheet, Donnie's no longer in the mix alphabetically. Instead, he's at the end of the alphabet with a note that tells me, where guidance told me he was at. So I hope that helps for the time being until they get things figured out on the guidance end or the back office end of the student management system.